Rust analyzer is working, file watcher is working, position encoding is working, and yeah, everything seems to be working. Sorry. Wow, npm make a run ma. Try to run this thing. This will result in error, I know, but you can just what else? Nothing. I failed to connect to the SSL. I can just give this uh, here and say call. This is dumb, I know. Hey. Response, how do I log? Print ln. Kenneth. Show the goddamn errors now. Okay. Okay, println can only print what ma? Okay. How do I get? I don't need to print it for now. Let's just stay this way. When I have response, I make build. Okay, that's not me. That is me. Make a run. Much more easy to build stuff in any other language than this. Okay. This can call. Okay, this can call shit. This can call thing, and the response is here there. And what am I doing here? Okay. Get count. Ah. Get follower count is something which I should care about. And so we timber I get 0 0, and yeah, hopefully this should build me something good. Calls here there, but I'll replace this thing with the Twitch one. But I don't know if make build. Make build, make all incense, all is what? All. How do I run all? Hmm? Not sure. Cargo lock has something. Ignore, like added in target for ignore. Yes. Let me commit these changes if I can in a fast paced manner. Here. Okay. You build. Fuck you. Okay. I need to give it a dummy test at least. Like, NPM as. Imagine how many times did I type NPM in my day to day life that that I bring that habit here. Okay. Feel sad for me. It's fine. Fine if you guys feel sad for me. It's fine. Okay, you bloody swine. Go thirst. Thirst. Thirst, ma. Thirst. Why? Why no thirst? Oh, sorry. Uh, get count. Response is 0. Yeah, how am I deciphering the entire thing? Like, I mean, resolving the request or, getting the data out here. I get, if it's okay, if it's error, it will throw an error occurred at like this point, and if it's not, let okay body wrap dot let okay dot body equals response dot body dot await. Okay, that's an await here. Let body dot text equals to string dot form from UTF-8 lousy. Okay, what am I getting end of the day here? Uh, okay. Okay, an error is thrown and match response is thrown to match the both of this. Okay, okay. That's a better way to do it if I'm not wrong. I mean, better way is not any better. I can just like move this commit like able to, you know, call API. Okay. Now I need to hook this thing up with the Twitch API, which is the difficult part. Okay. Before that, let's take a short break so that I can go pee and come back. And hopefully, nobody will be there then too. Sweet, sweet Jesus. Mic should be working fine, and now camera should be working fine. Awesome. Let's go check in the stream. No, I don't know. Let's see if I can decipher what is. Okay, okay, okay. What the fuck is wrong with the stand? Hmm. Weird, but sure. Let's go. Like I'm calling here, getting the response, and response is either gonna be okay or hmm. My bad. Hmm. If okay, I can say moth rasp. Okay, I think I annoyed my cough today for the last time. I don't know. I'm having brinjal for pissing it off. I don't know. I don't care, man. Bless him. Mm. Mm. A CW client, and I'm taking the clients. AWC client. AWC has a main space called client, which has a UTF-8 to lousy. I don't know what that means. It's a read. Okay. Let the sparkles be shambles today, but because I don't understand. Hello, you. UTF-8 to be lousy. Look at this. This is nightly only experimental API. Vector into string returns. Ma. Okay. If if how to check if response, no, response is response dot it's okay. I don't know. um mm, I can just say if a response not responder. Response. How to if how to check? Sorry, I forgot. If condition my interest. How can you be so if in interest? Okay, if else is like okay. Sorry, my bad. Okay, if yeah is is equal to okay. If response is successful, response print ln gg. Will it do? Or it's like can log things using this. Sorry, my bad. I overtype or undertype things every single time. Make okay. Wait. Mismatch type bool with enumerator. Okay. Found enumerator result period with. What is the return type of this shit then? Response is okay. What will I get? I get bool. Okay, something is weird with this thing. Hmm. Auto. Okay. Context failed. Context failed. No. What bullshit is this, sir? Give me some decent bullshit, sir. How to break a loop when response code is true? Nah, okay. Why not? If geeks for geeks can say it. Response dot status code. Ooh, if a response dot. Okay, wait. I can if I can read the library of this one AWC kind. You throw a pair, brother. Okay. This guy calls. Hmm. Get a response. Send JSON. I can send JSON. Hmm. The possibility is good in this thing. Ooh, I can connect to a WebSocket easily too. Nice. Hmm. Probably use cookie. I don't need cookies. Client builder. Okay, client connect JSON body response body send client request connect response illa bro. I need client guy to understand what I feel right now. Hmm. And yeah, weird thing is that the client guy is doing my job. I need to figure out if the response that I'm getting, like, it's just my mind fucking with me, because I already have the answer. I can move on, but I don't know, some form of hesitation saying that if you know this thing, someday it will be beneficial for you, and I don't know why. Mm. Ti- 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 ma- ti- ma- ti- ma- ti- ma- ti- ma- ti- Mhm, mhm. Hmm. I might need to go to get more food. Quite frankly, I need food. I'm running. Uh, what are the response I'm getting? How do I decipher it? Uh, Here the guy is like, response can do shit. Into response dot uh, um it returns a bool. Let answer equals to if true. Can I just say println dog the 200. Sorry. Okay, I guess this should work. What do you think, mate? What do you think? Will this work? I need to stuff myself a bit more. Good to done make build. Eating while you're working is bad. I would most preferably say don't eat while you work, but fuck you. I'm hungry right now. I'm kind of hungry right now. I don't know. What do I don't know? I am hungry. I am eating. Is there a problem? Is there a problem, fucker? Is there a problem, fucker? And I can shout. What, it's 12:37 a.m. for me. So if I shout right now, my neighbors will kill me for it. Okay. Ayura. Make run. And hopefully I'll get this log saying that status is 200. But before that, I need to go here and check. The response is 0. Yep, the shit is 200. No? Now the thing is that, we found a way to log things. And I don't know, like, rest of the things are like pretty much straightforward. I need to check Twitch API. How does that Twitch API works? And here's how Twitch API works. I need to give it header like saying the client ID and authorization token, which is fuck bearer token. I can I can just mm, uh, I mean there must be things. I can call this request using Postman first. If the things works out, I can convert the thing into the API request in my other thingy. What do you think? Uh, is there someone that has some bit of context in Redview? So, oh, why the fuck did I say it? Some bit of context in APIs in Rust. APIs in Rust. Whoever knows shit is welcome here. I can hear to you. I can hear for your argument entirely. Hmm. I don't know. When you're hungry, shit is awesome. Like anything you eat tastes really good and good. You don't need to starve yourself for that, but I don't know. It feels good. Hmm. Anybody knows about APIs in Twitch API or Rust calling an API? Please fucking chat now, or else fuck you. Cause it's too hard to figure it out. Even I'm a human being, fuckers. From past 1 hour, I'm writing this code and I barely understand Rust. And now I just should understand how the API works. And I don't know. It's tough, but I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. But I'm hungry. Are you like what time do you? What time zone are you guys in? Question. Cause I'm in a pretty bad time zone. I'm eating at morning. It's morning. It's 1 a.m. right now. Fuck your chat. You should never value chat people. I'm waiting for you guys to shit it. But, let's get the shit doing in this year, and hopefully, I can call Twitch. Hmm. Any client ID and what token. Hmm. 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 Equi. That is something which I should learn now. For fuck's sake. I don't know. Like, I need something to write my logic in. And GUI is something that seems fine right now. The plan is that the bigger aspect of the plan, what we are trying to build right now. It's like I'll take in the follower count from here and post it in my API. And if the follower count is greater than the previous one by the amount of margin that they offer, like suppose it's like I had 10 followers and now it's like 12. So I want two devil fruits to drop in a container. And the most fun part of building this entire project is that I can learn collision detection. No, this one, and also how physics works inside a container. But to do that, I need to fucking understand Rust better. Hopefully, hopefully better understanding of Rust. And before that, I'm hungry. All I'm doing is eating in this stream, and I'm writing one. I wrote one fucking function which can call a internal API, its own API. That is sad. If you can see this, the API is nothing but localhost 8080/hey, and the one that resolved that request is this one because that is routed to hey. Since I did not, you know, The effort of calling some public API is too much, so I wrote this shit. Swear to God, I'm lazy. Like, people are lazy, don't you think so? People should be lazy a bit. And I think efficient people are always lazy because they find efficient ways to do tasks faster and easier. In that race, I'm lazy. I don't know if I'm efficient. I'm lazy for sure. Mhm. What do you think, chat? From past 5 to 10 minutes, I'm constantly bullshitting. Do you think I'm productive? Hmm? Do you guys think I am? I might have gotten the spelling wrong, so no worries. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Sing the foggy. What the fuck is foggy? Foggy, foggy. Uh-huh. Okay. Twitch. API. API. Sorry. Developer documentation. Foxy. Yeah, it's rush time, Rob. Hey, you're back, mate. Was it you from the like for past half an hour who's just viewing the shit and not responding? Yeah, you're like first time on camera, right? Funny, 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 funny. Yeah. When I think I'm doing fine. Like I'm blazing this thing out, but uh, like last time I explained it to you. If I'm not like Rob, did I share the idea which I'm building right now? I do think I shared this idea with you before. You know, the one with the collision detection, and I want some devil fruits to fall in a container every time someone follows me. Nice, 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 awesome. If you know shit, it's fine. Okay, right now what we are trying to figure out is, mm, to get the number of followers in Twitch. There is this article which I'm reading. This is the code for it. Uh, I'm trying to, do this, but I'm a bit skeptical about sharing my client ID and authorization token. But I'll do it in some other screen. But I should see if you know how to create it. How to create etc Twitch API. Okay, let's see. Hopefully, I'm not revealing any unnecessary information here. But if I am, if you're like your mate, you can ignore it. You know, you're a pretty decent guy, so you can ignore it. And if you don't, fuck you. It's fine. Um, let's see. Let's see. I'm not sure. Like I did not dive into the thing yet. So yeah, for bot, yes. And could use an account for the. I know. Okay, that seems. You know. Cool. Cool. That seems cool. That seems cool. Like I could use a fake account for it or like create an account for it, but that's just an entire hassle of a thing. Okay, go to. Um, okay, just give me a minute. I'll take it to another screen and do this shit and come back. You know what? Like, not necessarily. I can refresh the client ID and this thing if I'm not wrong. Client secret. Register your application. Yep. Enter your author redirect module name with Twitch. Folder name with module. Website integration. Create a button. Okay. You know what? Like, can do this thing in private, but for now, let's just say I'm returning something like this. I'm returning 0 or 10 followers. Okay, I'm returning 10 followers. Like, I'm just dumbing out the Twitch inside this uh, entire process, because if I go on creating my clients and things, that would like kind of complicate the thing which we are trying to build. So just to dummy run the entire thing, I can just say I'm returning 10, like I'm returning 10 followers right now, and I wanted to drop the previous number of followers. Like, okay, let me use the drawing board, that is fine. Okay, the current thing which I'm trying to go for is like, I'm returning 10 from Twitch side to my API. Okay, which will and I'll say the previous count is 9, and I want to switch this down entire thing out with an WebSocket in future, but for now I'm just working with the things that I have. So I just want to drop one particular object into a container, and I think uh, eGUI is something which I can use. Like, am I wrong on this thing, or like eGUI is fine? eGUI is, you know badassly good. Where? Huh. Like, I was just reading through this thing, and someone said, eGUI is considered by many one of the simplest GUI there is in Rust, and lot of people love it. Aside from that, ICE has a lot of futures. So what do you think? Like, which way should I lean to right now? I mean, I want to build uh, the entirety, um, the entire application, including the basket or some container. Let's go, pups. Let's go, pups. I guess I should move this thing into a new place, but for now, let's just. I think eGUI will work for me for now. Let's see if you EGUI Rastma. How does the thing look? How does the thing perform? Like, wow, people have done shit with this thing. Like, pretty good shit. Do you think eGUI, like, can build a small game? Can I integrate? Uh, I would say eGUI is ready. If you're willing to invest in UI development yourself, if I had chance, is good for some debug UI. I think I wouldn't use it to render objects for sure. How it work? Hmm. I don't know like. I mean, the path for me right now is kind of like, vague. I'm hitting this API. I'm getting the response. And all I need to do is, this GUI shit. Like, I don't know. Like, should I go back to SDL2 and C++? For physics simulation? I don't want to do Python or any other thing, but should I go for like C++ right now? Like C++. I want to build things from scratch, and what is the possibility of ego writing something good? Can we just try out like few things from ego and then you know um, then work on something bigger instead of like just going for the bigger thing right now. I have a data and I want to do something, and I can perform smaller tasks here so that I can build a better thing, reiterating over the same thing again and again. And I feel like you should be either good with the tool or the problem. And in this case, I'm bad at both. I don't know which tool to use, and I'm kind of wondering what I should build. So in this context, I don't know. I guess I can use ego to a certain point, and after that, avoid it and build something from scratch again, or write JavaScript again, which I don't want to. What do you think? Are you into web like game development? I mean, just a question, Rob. I feel like you know shit about game development in many ways. Like I read the word volcano, and web GPU. I, I mean, I read the word. Yeah. Are you into game development in any chance? Like by any chance? I mean, I have a gut feeling that like you kind of researched over it a bit or more than me, the dumb guy that is trying to build it in online. But sure. Sure. Mm. So read about Vulcan right now, at least. Safe and rich. Hmm. Uh, Smart people don't stream. That's why dumb people like me stream. Three-dimensional pixel that represents a value or a regular grid in 3D space. And is there any specific reason you're learning this? I mean, if it's for fun, I understand. Okay. Hmm. My question still remains intact. Vulkan is a Rust wrapper around Vulkan graphics API. It follows the Rust philosophy, which is that as long as you don't use unsafe code, you shouldn't be able to trigger an undefined behavior. In case of Vulkan, this means that not non-safe code should always conform to a valid API usage. Okay, what does Vulkan do? Provide a low-levelish API around Vulkan. It doesn't hide what polygons and allows you to use fancy algorithm stuff. I mean, I'm just getting into the zone of this entire thing. So hopefully, like I understand, I get some better understanding after passing through few examples at least. I mean, I need to look at few examples before like just diving the entire thing and trying to make something nice. Like, is there any example project or suggestions that you could give that would help me get good with this? Like, yeah, okay, there are examples here. Okay, there are examples here. I could run them and check, and any particular way which you learned this would be helpful for me to reiterate over it. Okay, provide a low levelish API around Vulkan. It doesn't hide what it does, but provides some comfort types. Okay, plans to prevent all invalid API usages, even the most obscure ones. The proper hmm, e- like hard to learn if I haven't worked with it. And like you're a contributor for this project in any way. It's hard. I just have to learn it now. I have to learn this thing now. And the only reason this stream exists is for me to learn. So okay, how good are you with it? Mm-hmm. Projects. Ferret. Ferret. Okay, Doom compatible game engine. Sandbox steel and documentation contribution. Vulkan is main one. Vulkan shader provides the shard shader macro for compiling GLSL shader. Okay, I guess have to do use it for a while wala technique. It's easier than using a as directly, but it has good GUI support. Nice, no, nice, sir. Can handle synchronization on GPU side. Okay, an aspect of Vulkan is both annoying to handle and error prone. Dependency between submission. What is the original thing written in? Okay, Vulkan announce release of Vulkan streamlined development and deployment of GPU accelerated application. Vulkan for integrate and mandate support for many prone features in its core specialty, expanding functionally that is hmm pre-release specifications, drivers, code samples, guides, communities, and profiles port layer. Okay, okay, ray tracing, and this is a whole different world which I'm trying to explore right now. So God have mercy on me. Made with Vulkan. Okay, I'll just see Blade. Okay, okay. What did the people build? Still Game Studio Wildcard, Arcosi, Comet, Escape, Doom Eternal, Doom VFR, Dota 2 is built on it. Dota 2 is built on Vulkan. I did not know that. Hey, did you know this? Did you know this? I mean I played Dota for like 2 to 3 times till now. I'm really impressed with the game, but is it built on Vulkan? Vulkan? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I'm butchering the name right now, but it's fine. Really? No, no, that shit. Mm. This is gonna be a long research thing, man. Europe, you're on. Let me know when it's. Yeah. League of Legends is built on this. Nah, bro, learn resources. Thanks to support from Raster developer community, there is a full set of well-supported development information, education resources to help quickly. Okay. Welcome specification, code samples, resources to that runs in a unified environment to maximize ease of use and testing of certain Vulkan features or extension. Does someone offer tutorials for this? Okay. I think I opened the wrong site. Partially blocked. Last time when you did not join the last stream, but like I wrote some actix. Nothing much, like the same thing which I'm doing right now. I'm not boasting about it in any way because the progress in last stream was 0. Okay. Mm. Hmm. Okay, Vulkan is a game engine. Not sure, but like I don't want to use a game engine. I want to build a game engine someday, but okay. What is VULKN? So it's not a game engine. If it's not a game engine, I'm fine with it. If it's a game engine, I want to use it. Awesome. Really good stuff. And some. Why did this guy say game engine tutorials? Kind of pisses me off, but I mean, that kind of turned the entire mood around for me, man. Like, I felt, okay, let's see. Someone has this benchmark. You want to watch it with me? Moon pie. Let's see. Someone has this. How long does it take to learn Vulkan? I think you can hear the audio. If you preferably you want to watch it with me, I think type 1 in the chat if you can hear this. Fuck you.
Hi, how's it going?
Can you hear shit? You're this. Okay, let's see.
So, in preparation for Vulcanize 2023, it's coming up in early February, I've been focusing a lot on the Vulkan stuff. I've got some stuff going in the background, but today I just wanted to make a video on my thoughts. Basically, how long do I think it takes to learn Vulkan? What are some thoughts on learning Vulkan for beginners? How would I recommend people start? And yeah, those sorts of topics. So to start,
This guy is not shitting right. I'm kind of concerned right now the way it is going so far. And yes, I'm reading few comments down and I feel, not so motivated, but yeah, sure.
start with, I want to be fully transparent and open about my Vulkan skills. When I started the channel years ago, I was still learning. Like I joked with my friends, it's called get into game dev, not already be in game dev. You know what I mean? No, but really, I was just documenting my progress the same way that a diligent student would keep a journal. That was it. It was learn along with me, especially for the Vulkan stuff. The OpenGL stuff I sort of had experience in already, but the Vulkan stuff I was literally just... Anyway, all this is to say, I guess, how long does it take to learn Vulkan? I've been learning on and off, hobby style for about 2 years or so.
2 years? Rob, 2 years? Drop 2 years. How much did you spend? How much time did you spend on it? I wanna know. I want to know. I want to know right now. 2 fucking years. I mean, I would invest that time. Okay. I mean, see, I'm in a mindset that like if it takes 2 years to learn, it's fine. But is it the best thing that I can learn? Because I don't want to look back and say like, I could have done that. I mean, Rust is one of those things which I feel like I should do it. It's fun, and if the thing is worth it, I can spend my time on it. Uh, okay, can you clarify on what you're saying? Like maybe look into web GPU also uses Vulkan internally. Baby uses web GPU. Hmm. I mean, let's just go with Vulkan. Why not? So we have time and we can make some effort. And if this is something which I can use to build things from scratch, I can spend time on it. Like a Vulkan versus. Let's just complete this guys like talk on it, and after that we will compare like web GPU, Vulkan, and OpenGL.
And I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm only just now starting to feel confident. Some of that is, I guess I wasn't learning that intensely and takes me a long time to learn things. But what I'm trying to say is if you feel like it's difficult and you're having trouble with it, that's completely natural. It's fine. You probably never stop learning Vulkan. It is a different skill to be able to deal with. For some people are fine with it, but I often struggle with dealing with large amounts of code and seeing the big picture and not getting stuck with the details. Just my own experience. So don't even sweat it if you're having difficulty learning Vulkan. It's tricky. I guess a few other points. Vulkan is a little different to OpenGL. So if you're coming in and you just have a little bit of OpenGL experience, I would strongly recommend just sticking with OpenGL and learning that.
Okay. The guy just strong armed me to learn OpenGL instead of this. Okay. Unfortunately, there is no much learning resources about it. I'm coming from Rust and want to learn web for game dev. See, there is someone like me. Nice.
OpenGL is going to be around, in my opinion, is going to be around forever as at least an educational tool. Definitely, because it's a much easier way to learn graphics programming without worrying about the mechanics of the hardware. But yeah, if you're learning OpenGL and you're at the point where you're drawing triangles one vertex at a time, that's perfectly fine. Just do that. Just stick with OpenGL. The big thing before you transition from OpenGL to Vulkan is you want to start asking yourself a question. You want to start asking yourself, what's wrong with OpenGL?
Okay. Good point. Good point. Good point. Good points. Kudos for that.
Vulkan, it's not just OpenGL with more power. There's a certain way of working with it, and you need to get to the point where you get to the boundary of what OpenGL can do before you start to realize how to use Vulkan efficiently. Specifically, I guess, with the techniques that it takes to reduce the number of draw calls to draw the same amount of stuff. You want to start thinking in bulk before you work with Vulkan. As well as that, pace yourself. Okay, so in the early stages, you won't see a lot of progress immediately. There's a famous learning curve. It takes a lot of work to set up the program and get that one triangle on the screen. I understand, I've been there, it takes a lot, and you're not going to see that payback right away. So when you're just starting out, it's really important to focus on the concepts. Like in my Vulkan series, in the early videos, I had a massive focus on printing a lot of things out to the screen as I was seeing it to get that feedback loop, to feel like we're making progress. As well as at the end of each session, I would round it out by saying, well, today we did this. It's super important in the early stages. Later on, it's okay. You start to get more of a feel for how the system's working and you see things more immediately. But in the early stages, you have to be thankful for those few lines of code that you get. And I guess the last thing I want to say, and this is advice that I haven't seen a lot of other people mention, I haven't seen anyone mention, and that is, okay, so if you've done OpenGL and you want to step up to Vulkan, if you're finding that transition difficult, if you're finding it intimidating, I would say consider learning WebGPU. Now, the reason for that is that WebGPU uses the same next generation graphics APIs. It sits on top of whatever the host system is running. So it might be running Metal or DirectX 12 or Vulkan or something like that. So the concepts are the same. However, because it's abstracting several different APIs, the syntax is less strict and the amount of code that you write is less. So you may find that the transition from OpenGL to WebGPU is easier, more gradual, and you will still be learning the same concepts, which will then map onto Vulkan. So I think that's sort of training wheels for Vulkan, is learning WebGPU.
So the plan is that we learn OpenGL, and from that we go to WebGPU. Right? Right, my friend. I mean, I reached my tiring point right now, so I'll start reading. I think OpenGL. From there we can go to WebGPU. That's a good way to start, and like not overcomplicating the things. Can we do that? 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 Let's start here. Let's start here. Come on, Rob. I'm tired, mate. No, I know it's just 2 hours of streaming, but like had to work. We'll try now. We'll try. We'll try. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it some serious thought and try to OpenGL in a Rust. Is there a possibility? Okay. You might be biting more than you can chew here. Not only are Rust and OpenGL both a bit difficult to learn, they are a bit incompatible with each other. OpenGL is very unsafe C API with a lot of things to learn. It's not easy to couple the Rust lifetime safety, so either you have to write C like unsafe Rust, or you have to try wrap it around it safely. Okay, not a lot of people have done open. Okay, not lots of people have open and wrappers for Rust and other languages, and it's very digress for success. No, you could try to learn, but they're not easy to learn without a background in OpenGL. First, you won't find easy to understand tutorial for this topic. Learn one or the other first. When you are proficient with the OpenGL and Rust separately, it should not be that difficult. let's hit on the OpenGL mark next time. So we'll try to do something demo-ish, or like, somewhere to start out. And yeah, like I'm kind of proficient in writing C++, so I guess I can set up OpenGL for that. And yeah, like we'll demo it from there, and we'll try to integrate both the things after a certain point of expertise on both the terms. So how does that sound? Okay, we we should like end up in a good place after certain amount of time. And I don't expect this project to take less time to complete, so I have time to spend. So yeah, that's my time for today. Like I need like 5 to 10 minutes to wrap this thing up and get to bed. So yeah, bye it is, like, bye mate, bye. I'll wait till you say bye. So it's been a habit for me. So yeah, I don't know what will I do if I have 10 more people to like say bye. Bye. Next time show up on time, dude. Show up on time. Bye bye.